Yeah, what's up, you muckety mucks? This is Seanstradamus, the sports genius, formerly known as Sean Down. Welcome to another episode of Diary of a Mad Sports Fan. I only got on here because I had to discuss this fucking Micah Parsons trade with the Cowboys, and it's so fucking disgusting because the NFL is basically fixed, and it's one big fucking conspiracy going on because they want the Packers and Tinseltown and Titletown. They want the Packers to be great so fucking bad that they basically orchestrated this entire deal. And I promise you right now that I don't know what it's going to be, but we're going to find out in some years that the NFL promised Jerry Jones something else behind the scenes to make this deal go through for the Packers. Because there's no fucking way the Packers should have got Micah Parsons for what they got him for. Kenny Clark and 2 fucking first-round picks. Okay, first of all, when the Bears traded for Khalil Mack, they traded 2 first-round picks, a second, and a third. They did not give up a Kenny Clark caliber player. They did not give up a starting player on their team. Okay, so fine. You say 2 first-round picks from Green Bay and Kenny Clark. Now, I don't know what you think Kenny Clark is worth. I think he's worth probably a 3rd-round pick. We can argue, say, 2nd round, whatever. I'm not willing to argue about that. You owe me at minimum a 3rd-round pick in the Micah Parsons trade. And even more than that, because Micah Parsons was actually compared to fucking Lawrence Taylor. Dude, Khalil Mack was never compared to Lawrence Taylor. Khalil Mack was cold. Yes, he was. He was a monster, in my opinion. You can never tell me nothing wrong about Khalil Mack because he did his job with the Bears. But he was never considered no motherfucking Micah Parsons. They got over. The Packers basically walked into Dallas with ski masks on and backed out. Their fucking pictures should be on milk cartons right now because they absolutely raped them niggas. And it's not even funny. The only good thing about this trade, the only great thing about this trade is that now you got suicidal Cowboy fans. I saw a kid on his mother told him about the trade and he started crying. That's the only good thing. And I don't even like messing with kids and stuff like that, but he's a Cowboys fan, I don't care because ain't nothing but steers and queers in fucking Dallas. And you can't tell the difference on which they are. Some of them are both. So that's the only good thing about this trade is the fact that most Dallas fans probably want to go up to the roof, do the right thing, go up to the roof and jump off. That's the only great thing that could come out of this fucking trade. But other than that, this was a fucking setup and it was absolutely ridiculous. And guess what? It's still not going to work. Because Jordan Love is not that fucking cold. Jordan Love is living off of the years of Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers, which really blows me because the media, and this is the reason why I fucking hate the media, part of the many reasons, is because they act like the Green Bay Packers organization didn't exist until 1992. Like, I was born in 77, between 77 and 92. I remember Forrest Gregg being their coach. I remember Lindy Infante being their coach. I remember Don Mikowski being the quarterback. I remember them being the fucking Mats of the league. I remember them not making the playoffs from 77 to 92 and then studying history and realizing that they didn't make the playoffs from 67 to 92. So that's 25 fucking years. But according to the media, they're just quarterback haven, and they just started in 92. They didn't, like, all those years that they was weak in the 70s and 80s, 2 fucking decades, 2.5 decades. That don't count. We just not gonna count those. That's why I don't fucking talk to people, and I hate fucking liberal arts majors and mass media and journalism. No, fuck you. Stop trying to use math to fix it the way you want to fix it. 25 years out of the playoffs is 25 fucking years, period. The Green Bay Packers have whooped the Bears' ass for the last 15 years, let's just say for the last 30 years. And guess what? Their all-time record is tied. And what the fuck does that tell you? That tells you that the Bears was way the fuck up. If you whoop my ass for the last 30 years and we're just only tied right now, 30 years later, that means I was way up. So that's why I don't like listening to that shit. But they want the Packers to win so fucking bad that they come up with these bullshit trades. And I'm tired of people talking about Jerry Jones being a smart business. Jerry Jones is not a smart businessman. Jerry Jones is a white businessman. He is not smart at all. He's a great marketer. That's what he is. He sat there and paid $150 million for the team, and now the team is worth $10 billion. Now, first of all NFL teams, the NFL is a fucking cash cow. It's the only league, it's the only business in the world that never sees downturns. One of the few businesses. They see billions and billions of dollars in profit even during COVID and shit, during pandemics. That's what the National Football League is. So they're going to make you money regardless. But Jerry Jones says, man, I bought my team so I can be GM. Nigga, you spent $150 million. You done made that money back 100 times over. If you was a great businessman, you would know you got your money back. Now it's time to go out and buy another GM and bring in a GM and actually win. That's bad business. I don't give a fuck what you or anybody else says. To not go out and hire a real GM because you bought the team to be GM when you already got your $150 million back plus 100 times that. Jerry Jones worth like $14 billion. That's bad fucking business. And it's bad business to make a trade like that just because you have the dick measuring contest and you're going to come up short each time. It's just fucking ridiculous. And the last thing I'm gonna talk about, I'm sick of fucking Bears fans. Man, the Bears, it wasn't time for them to make a trade like that because we're not ready. Stop fucking talking small all the time. Why the fuck does everybody else get to dream big, but you don't? You got to do it little by little, step by. Get the fuck out of here. A trade for a guy like fucking Micah Parsons makes you ready. You go trade for Micah Parsons. If you give up Grady Jarrett or Montez Sweat and 2 first-round picks, guess what? Your defense is set already. You already got 2 cold cornerbacks. You got decent safeties. You got good linebackers. Your defense is set. Now all you got to do is pray that Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams come together and they can develop. Why the fuck do you always have to dream small? I'm sick of that bullshit. And that's the reason why Chicago owners always go in small, because they know you pussies are going to dream small. I'm sick of this shit. There you have it. Another episode of Diary of a Man Sports Fan. If you like to comment, if you didn't, go fuck your mother. Peace and hair grease.